I see this character that is hijacking the revolution in our country. He says we must accept what he says and it must not be challenged. And if you challenge the distortions he makes, including about our revolution, then you are attacking him personally. That's cult. But he's got all the right to attack the ANC, personally and otherwise. But when he's challenged on the distortion of the revolution and the things, he says, no, I'm being attacked by Mbalula. Mbalula is about himself. I mean, how can I be about himself? An example of me being about himself is him. Because I defended him. When I was minister and the president who was in charge, which was Jacob Zuma, didn't want him. I went with a ministerial position to defend him at the DC of the ANC. And then today he says, I'm about himself. An example of me being about himself, about myself, it's him. Because I stood with him in darkness and in difficult times. And I said to the ANC, don't expel this boy. And then they expelled him. I stood with him. Bamposha. For what they believed in. Now, bendingazuhamba kwa ANC naye ndingaxoshwanga. Bendingazuhamba naye ndingaxoshwanga. I stood here. Wahamba yena, and their comrades who are flirting with him about our organization. That's what makes him think that he can tell us what to do. A 10% political party want to tell us what to do in this country. And then he sees union buildings in his dreams. Not that I want to be in union building. In his dreams, yes. He will be in union building in his dreams. We will work to defend the revolution. We know why this revolution is under attack and assaulted. Malema is the biggest puppet in this country who represent the interest of those who want to deal with what we call ANC majoritarian. We know that the ANC is not liked. The ANC must be wiped out of power. The ANC must be less than 50%. Malema is not working to be in the union building. He's working to decrease the majority of the African National Congress. We know his agenda. That's what he stands for. Because he will never win the majority of these people. He will eat in the same boat where the ANC is. He will eat there. We know that that is the objective. The strategic objective is to eat from the majority of the ANC. That's why in 2016 they gave Tshwane to the DA. They gave Johannesburg to the DA. They gave Port Elizabeth to the DA. We must, as the ANC, review this marriage we have with them here in Johannesburg. We must. We must review that marriage we have here. We can't go with people who want to see us out of power. No, siyabe ne-DA ke. Siyazi ukuthi here is the enemy. And then when we meet with them after the election, that will be it. We can't be in power and give power. Let's go back to the benches and work, comrades. Siye kube sibhekana no Julius and his political party and cult. We must not. The ANC must review its marriage with the EFF, which is not even clearly defined. Siyankwankwaza, nyetle. We can't explain this nonsense. We can't explain it on political terms. We only explain it on the basis of our own interest. But on principle, we can't explain it. We must go back to the trenches and convince our people to vote for the African National Congress. That's what we must do. We must not go with our head in the cap and back for the EFF we are beggars. Ramaphosa was able to tell Europeans and everybody under one roof that we are not beggars. Our president is being mauled and assaulted and destroyed, embarrassed and attacked by a cult. Zimkile, they are gone. We must review that marriage and we'll table it in the ANC and we'll look at it. What do we stand to benefit from this? Politically, we are being assaulted here. And that is what is important, we must understand. The ANC majority is the biggest threat to our enemies. They want us down, comrades. They want us below 50%. They are assisted by these ones. That the ANC must go down. We are busy here with things that we ourselves can't explain, Comrade Nomantu. Nasi Spani, Panyaza must continue. Nasi Spani, week in and week out. The ANC is delivering. They can take us to court. They can do anything. Nasi Spani. Comrades, we are in the trenches. I left government. I went to contest for SG. Nina Nisaban. Jigulalu Tuli House, Kutsima Kunjalo. And there. Because our future, comrades, is not in the distant horizon. It's what we do today. We must go full out in the trenches and work for the victory of the African National Congress. We can't be threatened by small boys. Small boys who can't even slaughter a cow. We can't be threatened by small boys. You know, he speaks about Ubutota. It doesn't qualify. I didn't go to a hospital. Zange ndaye esibhedlele mna. And azange ndabubaleka ubutota ndabumela. Yes. Ndabumela. And I'm proud of that. Umntu angahambe ehlekisa ngalonto, but the fact of the matter is that they have never gone through the route I've gone. And they will never repeat it. And they must understand that umohluko between a man and a boy. Siyazimela thina into zethu ma comrade. Ningasabi nani ndiyanibona niyatyutyuza niyoyika. You must never. You must be united.
Hello, Mzansi. That was the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula. So he seems to be responding to the allegations made by the president of the EFF, Julius Malema, about him, saying that he is a user. He uses people for power, and immediately when he loses all the power that he has, he will come back running to them. But Fikile Mbalula does clarify that he did defend Julius Malema when he was expelled by the ANC. Now, Mzansi, this is interesting, as you can see that the fight between the two seems to be unresolved. Now, Mzansi, for more tea, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified each time there's more tea on this channel.